Georgia Backroads magazine doesn't use AI, ever. We do use spell check and word processing grammar suggestions, but our stories are written the old-fashioned way. Writers with talent and determination, struggling against writer's block and the complexities of the English language, persevering to create the written word. Last week, as we neared completion of the winter 2025 issue, one of the magazine's staff raised concerns about an article submitted by a freelance writer new to us. Several tests indicated from 22% to 52% of the story had been written by artificial intelligence. I asked him to run a test on my newest story, which I wrote without any outside input. The test confirmed that 0% of my story was written by AI. Curiously, however, it also reported that 14.81% of my story was of non-human origin. I don't know what that means, but it's incorrect, unless, that is, I'm 15% cyborg. For me as publisher since 2005 and as a freelance writer since 1994, AI didn't really become a thing until early this year. My first real encounter with it came in January, when a colleague reported amazing success with AI writing photo captions for his media company. He'd run some photos through AI, tasked it with writing captions, and the results were accurate and colorful. Voila! He was now free of the tedious task of caption writing, and at no cost to him. I had just sat down to begin research for a story about marble mining in Georgia. The blank Word document open on my computer had Microsoft's new AI writing feature called Copilot. Curious, I typed in the command for Copilot to write a story about the history of marble mining in Georgia. I didn't expect much, but within a couple of seconds, AI spit out this 665-word story. I read just a paragraph or two, enough to see that the AI version was, at a minimum, competent. This meant I could use the story at no cost and with no time invested. For that matter, I could use AI to write all the content in the magazine. Instead of paying 12 to 15 writers for stories each issue, I might partly or mostly or entirely rely on artificial intelligence. I set the AI story about marble mining aside because I have no intention of using AI to create material for Georgia Backroads. Moreover, I didn't want it to influence me in writing my own marble mining story. 2 weeks later, after completing interviews and research, I sat down to begin writing my story. Doing so took 18 days and about 40 drafts. Here's the opening page of my story on the left and the AI version on the right. Was it worth all the time and effort to write it on my own? To me, yes, it was, because I love writing, no matter how hard it is, no matter how long it takes. Writing is hard, and it does take a long time, so using AI will always tempt those in a hurry or those desperate to make money. But humans have a stubbornly independent streak. There will always be a few who take great satisfaction in creating their work from start to finish without using artificial intelligence. Yes, we're living in a different world. For those of us who love writing, however, we'll just keep doing things as we've always done them. And for those who love reading genuine work of real people and doing so in old-fashioned print, there's Georgia Backroads. If you have thoughts in favor of or against AI, leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this Georgia Backroads program.